Okay, now I'm finally upgrading my air compressor for my tire. Right now this compressor has like probably 6 feet of wire, and it comes with a longer hose. Comes with a longer hose, and this one this hose, just this. So this hose is the longest one, and you just plug it in here. And plug it in here, and then this end goes to the tire. But the problem with this configuration is the switch is right over here. So if you need to pump a tire, and this pump is like 10 feet, 20 feet away from you, and you're pumping one tire, and you reach that pressure, the pressure that you intend to use for your tire, what happens is you have to go back to the air compressor and turn it off from here, right there. So it doesn't make sense to use this every time you pump your tire after coming off the beach after a day of off-roading or something like that. So my goal here is, instead of using this long wire, I'm just gonna use this and this to connect together right there, and this to the tire. So that whenever I pump my tire with a longer wire, I don't have to go back and forth from the pump to the tire several times. All I have to do is just stay in one tire, connect this to the tire, run the pump until you reach the correct pressure, and once you're done, turn it off, and then you're good, and move to the next tire. So all I need is just one long wire, enough to reach the rear tire of the car, of the truck, of the SUV. So if I think that makes sense better than just using this. Though I could use this, but I think, in my opinion, it's better to have a longer wire than to have a longer hose. So right now, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll connect a power pole connector right here I don't know what gauge of wire this one is. I think this is 10 gauge. I think this is good enough to power this pump. It may be too small, but I think it's perfect for this purpose. Now that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm just gonna put a power pole connector in here so that if I need to plug this into my second battery or my portable external battery, I can, and I don't have to plug it in directly to my car, just to my portable battery. So I will show that later once I'm done with this. Why I did this and why I wanted it this way. Alright. This is to lock this in place right here. So this one doesn't have to like keep getting disconnected. So putting this one in here will lock that together. Okay. Now I need to plug this in somewhere else, like another power source. All you have to do is just plug this in like this and you're good. And then the end of this will be something like this. Then you can still directly plug it into a 12-volt battery if you want to, using a clamp, or you can just disconnect this one here and then plug this into your second battery, right? Okay, so we're good with this. Okay, so this one is my let's clean this up. Alright, so this is my power adapter from my fridge. This one plugs into the fridge. This is the power adapter. And you can unplug this one here if you want to use, if you want to directly plug this into a 210 volts. So this is the end of this. Okay. And since I want to plug this into a This one is what you use when you plug it into 110 volts, and based on this one it uses around 6 amps. And as usual, it's made in China. And now this one is directly plugged into, okay, this one is directly plugged in to the fridge, and the end of this wire is this one. As you can see, this one I don't really like using this for this purpose. But what I wanted to do with this one is cut this wire, okay, so I know exactly what gauge is this. 16. So this wire is a 16 gauge wire. So what I'm gonna do with my fridge connection, I hope it's clear, is to cut this wire too, and install this power pole connector in here. Alright, so let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, now I don't know which one is the positive here. We'll find out. Let's use some meter here just to find out if okay, which one is the positive. Is it this one? Nope. Or this one? Okay, this is definitely the positive. So I'm getting a continuity here. That's good. Okay, so this one is the positive. Now that's the wire with the marking in it. Okay, and the negative without the mark. Good to know. Okay, so that's the positive. done. Another crimpy. So that's the positive. Okay. Okay. Recording, still recording. Okay. Okay, so if you make a mistake like that, all you have to do is, you can always remove it. Why did I use red? Okay. So if you made a mistake like that, just remove it again and put the correct one. Okay. And to put this back in here. Later on I can just connect this one and okay. Now it works. Now the other end. Okay. Now you're done. This is now it's locked in place. Now we're good. Now my fridge. Now my fridge wire. My fridge wire is gonna be, I can use this connection to power my fridge using this cigarette lighter connection, I can just use this and plug it into my portable dual battery box, because I'm gonna have a port like this for my dual battery box too. So I don't have to, and with this kind of connection, it's very secure. Unlike this one, if you're traveling on the road or off-roading, what happens? Sometimes this can like get loose and get disconnected from it, and then you're probably driving for 2 hours and your fridge is not running, and that's gonna be bad for sure, right? So with this one, it will be more secure no matter what the vibration is. See, it's good. Okay, so now I just completed installing this one, the power pole connector. Am I saying it right? Yep. The power connector. So it's done. If I want to use the clamp, I could use it as well. Plug it in and you're back in business. Then just connect this to the battery and you're good. Another, if you're gonna be doing this yourself too, make sure to cut the wire not too short from here, because right now I made a mistake of cutting the wire too short, and though the battery is reachable this way, but if you can cut it probably a foot in length, probably all the way here, then at least you have more room if you have a really big battery. But this one works okay because I only have like 11 inches long AGM battery, so this works fine. Okay, so I hope that helps.